The difference is that Nyachai was from the political leadership.
Okay.
Yeah, he was an elected person. Yeah, he had risen through the political ranking, the same as Kalonzo Musyoka, who has now risen through the political ranks to become a kingpin of the region. The same as Raila Odinga, the same as the Moses Wetangulas and Musalia Mudavadi. They are political leaders. Matiang'i came from an administrative perspective.
Okay.
So Matiang'i was not like Nyachai. Matiang'i is this person who was put in position, and Kenyans loved him for his administrative uniqueness at the time. It just so happened that he comes from Kisii. That is the difference. He was not there because he's a Kisii. It just so happened that he comes from Kisii. And that's why when he comes to run for president, he had a lot of embrace from a national scale that was not necessarily tribal. And that's what I'm saying. He committed his first mistake when he accepted and he ate the bite to reduce himself into a tribal candidate who can now be able to be pushed by tribe. Because the moment he did that, then he becomes a normal candidate. He becomes like Kalonzo Musyoka. He becomes like Rigathi Gachagua. He becomes like every other candidate who has to be looked at from the lens of what are your numbers. Have you been able to bring enough numbers? And the moment it goes to that level, then he loses the advantage. Because the moment it goes tribal, he doesn't have advantage. Because even in itself, and if he consolidates his region, there are not as many. You can't compare him to Gachagua, who would be consolidating maybe 6 million votes, to this one who would be consolidating about 2 million votes. So already that arithmetic is disadvantageous to him. And the people in the opposition wanted it so. So that once they reduce this thing to everyone consolidating the region, then when it comes to the counting of who has the numbers, you and me know that obviously in the opposition, who will win in terms of who has the numbers? Because it will be an obvious that Rigathi Gachagua is the one with the numbers. So the conversation then will have to be centered around this person as the one who should be the presidential candidate. And if not him, then the next person would be the one with the numbers there, would be Kalonzo Musyoka. So you can see Matiang'i comes somewhere distant. And that's what I'm saying. He made the mistake of reducing himself to that. He needed to remain the candidate of the country. And that is where he, in my view, politically.
Yes, and that